Before banks, before coins, before a single note of paper was ever printed, humanity survived on trade. If you wanted bread, you gave away a chicken. If you wanted a pair of sandals, you offered grain or honey. Every deal was a negotiation, every exchange a gamble. This world of barter was the foundation of early civilization, but it was also full of flaws. And so, from this struggle, a new invention was born, one that would change history forever. Barter was simple, but simplicity came at a price. It had three fatal weaknesses. 1. The double coincidence of wants. To trade, you had to find someone who wanted what you had and had what you wanted, a slow, painful process. 2. No common value. Was one goat worth 10 sacks of grain, or only 5? 3. No storage of wealth. Food rotted, animals died, tools wore down. Your fortune could vanish overnight. Barter had limits, and humanity was growing beyond them. To solve these problems, people searched for something that everyone trusted, something durable, rare, and universal. In Africa, they used cowrie shells, small treasures of the ocean. In Rome, soldiers were paid with salt, the very root of the word salary. In India, wealth was measured in cattle. And across the ancient world, humanity's eyes turned to metals, gold, silver, copper. Metals did not rot. They could be divided. They could be carried across oceans. And above all, they shined with a beauty that captured the imagination of every culture. But chunks of metal were still awkward. How could you trust their weight? Their purity? The solution came around 600 BC, in a small kingdom called Lydia, in modern-day Turkey. Here, the world's first coins were born. Forged from a natural blend of gold and silver called electrum, each coin carried a royal stamp, a promise that its value was guaranteed. This simple stamp changed everything. Now, merchants could trade without arguments, travelers could carry wealth safely, and rulers could unify entire economies. The idea spread like wildfire. Greek city-states stamped their gods and heroes on coins. The Persians and Indians minted coins to fuel empires. In China, bronze coins with square holes became the standard for centuries. Coins were more than money. They were symbols of power. Emperors used them to project their faces across vast lands. Governments used them to collect taxes and control trade. For the first time in history, money wasn't just a tool of survival. It was a tool of authority. The leap from barter to coins was one of humanity's greatest turning points. What began with the simple trade of chickens for grain evolved into stamped metal that fueled empires, built economies, and reshaped civilizations. For the first time in history, money wasn't just a tool of survival.